You are paying for ads, your search ranking is solid, and you are getting steady clicks to your website. But the office phone stays silent. You probably have a hard-earned collection of 5-star reviews sitting right now on your Google business profile. The disconnect happens in the timing. A prospect might glance at those stars before clicking your link, but once they land on your service pages and start evaluating your business, that proof vanishes. This funnel illustrates exactly where you are losing them. Traffic enters at the homepage, moves down to the service page, and drops off drastically right here, creating a trust gap at the exact moment they are deciding whether to fill out a contact form. Keeping your best customer feedback quarantined over on Google means you are actively depriving visitors of the reassurance they need to proceed. When your strongest social proof is missing at the point of decision, you lose daily leads and revenue to competitors who look more reliable. The logical fix is to bridge that gap by bringing your Google reviews directly onto your website. But actually doing that introduces a new problem. Time-poor business owners do not want to add another administrative chore to their weekly schedule. There is also a real hesitation about messing with the website's code or disrupting the layout to force a review display into place. You are caught between wanting a system you can set and forget and needing strict control over exactly what feedback your prospects read. So, what is the most effective, low-maintenance method for displaying Google reviews in 2026? Fixing the trust gap won't help your business if the solution demands constant manual labor or technical troubleshooting. The oldest method is the static testimonial page, where someone manually copies and pastes reviews onto a dedicated web page. These pages are usually buried deep in the navigation menu, isolated completely from the high-intent booking and contact pages. The reality of user behavior is that website visitors rarely take the time to hunt down and click a dedicated testimonials tab while browsing. Because keeping this page fresh requires human effort to copy, format, and publish, it almost always falls behind as new reviews come in. When a buyer notices that your most recent review is from 3 years ago, they immediately wonder if your business is still active or delivering quality service. A static page effectively locks your most valuable assets in a room no one visits, rendering them useless for driving conversions. The next option businesses try is a standard automated API widget that pulls a live feed directly from Google. This completely eliminates the freshness problem. Without any manual effort, your latest reviews appear on the site. As we see in this comparison matrix, the raw feed checks automation, but fails on quality control because it pulls in everything. That means a random 2-star rating or disgruntled customer's rant can suddenly populate next to your request a quote form. Displaying mixed feedback at the exact moment a prospect is deciding whether to hire you creates friction rather than confidence. Relying on automation without strict curation is a massive liability for your conversion rate. That brings us to the third option, Reputation Riser, a curated Google review widget built specifically to solve the flaws of the first two methods. It acts as a strict gatekeeper. Instead of a raw feed, the widget is designed to exclusively display your verified 5-star Google reviews. When a new eligible 5-star review is posted, it populates the widget instantly. You get the freshness of automation without risking your reputation. This image shows a crucial feature. Built-in call-to-action buttons, click-to-call, and book now options are integrated directly inside the review box itself. By pairing a glowing 5-star review directly with an action button, you drastically shorten the path from a visitor reading a recommendation to actually booking an appointment. Looking at the completed matrix, we can see how the options stack up. Reputation Riser secures all the requirements: automatic freshness, strict quality control, flexible placement, and direct conversion action. It is the only option that takes passive praise and turns it into an active, automated lead generation tool. However, even a highly curated widget will fail to drive results if you bury it at the bottom of your website footer. This wireframe highlights your optimal placement zones: position reviews near the hero section, adjacent to contact forms, and near mobile click-to-call buttons. Inserting social proof in these high-friction areas answers doubts right before they commit to an action. For business owners, this means you can permanently cross website maintenance off your to-do list, while ensuring your brand always looks highly credible to new visitors. For digital agencies, the simple one-snippet code installation allows you to deploy this quickly and demonstrate immediate, measurable ROI to your clients. Because it filters exclusively for excellence, integrates direct action buttons, and automates your maintenance, ReputationRiser provides the most practical review display setup available. Visit reputationriser.com to see how quickly you can install the widget and close your site's trust gap. Frictionless, highly visible social proof is truly the most reliable bridge between